This is just a mini workshop. We're about to show you gestures. It's not the most important part of any presentation, probably the least important part. But it's the one that brings the audience in. And we're giving you just a taste of one of our 2- or 3-day workshops. Where is he, Robert?
So you really see how important gestures are to making a presentation, and how powerful gestures are. Where are your eyes looking right now? Is this where you want people to be looking? Where my hands are? The fig leaf? The tight fig leaf? The flasher? The penguin? Gestures add impact to what you say. What you do speaks so loud, I cannot hear what you say, said Ralph Waldo Emerson. It's to minimize the distractions, to maximize your impact. So our goal here today is to give you a couple of take-home tips that you can use when you're giving a presentation. Would that be a good use of your time?
Yes. Yes.
Great. But before we do, what do I do with these things? What about your posture? You've seen people, great being here today. And one of the things that I'm talking to you today about is gestures, because they're very, and after a while you got the drill, you're getting seasick watching this person go back and forth and back and forth. Or, and we're talking about giving a speech, you're in a boardroom like here, and you're at a table, and a lot of people have a lot of nervous energy, and they're walking back and forth. It's not purposeful walking, it's just kind of, I'm nervous, so I'm just walking back and forth here. So what's some take-home? Rather than we just talk it to death, let's just do it. Put your pencils, pens down for a second. Now, in sports, they talk about bending your knees, unlocking your knees. This muscle here, the quadriceps, 4 muscles, strongest muscle in the body. So everybody stand up for a second. So for men, if you play golf or tennis, they talk about a shoulder width apart.
For women, about 8 inches or so.
So again, men about shoulder width apart, and bend your knees or unlock your knees or soft knees. So this is now you're grounded, just a little. You're grounded now. This is the place, if you're giving a 5-minute briefing, here's where your power is. Right here. So feel it in here. So you're grounded now. Okay, now sit down just for a second.
By the way, for those women who wear heels, we recommend that you wear either a low heel or a flat, because if you're wearing heels, you have a tendency to pick your toes up, rock back and forth, and it won't give you the good kind of balance that we're looking for.
Okay, very good. So again, we're grounded. Let's get real for a second. The most important thing, do you have anything important to say? Do you have anything meaningful to say? That's the most important thing. The second is it organized? How's your eye contact? How's your voice? And then as Randy said, what's your, the soup salt?
Soup salt, yes.
The added the gestures to it. So now let's look at gestures. But the most important, you have something important to say. You have something interesting to say. So it's not about just sizzle of, whoa, what a great gesture. Oh, what a nice gesture. Well, it's not about that. It has to become seamless. So we're not just looking at your gestures. Because right now, what you do speaks so loud, I cannot hear what you say. Are you listening to what I'm saying, or are you watching what I'm doing? And you've seen enough people, the ring player, the Lady Macbeth. You've seen that. Sup, parade rest, and you don't know what they're doing with their hands behind their back. But when you're from LA, right? Hi, I'm cool, I'm from LA. One hand in your pocket, kind of cool, giving your briefing. Or, you've seen this enough times, the double. Jingle bells, and there's always coins in the pocket, jingle all the time. You've seen that enough times when people are presenting. Or my favorite in giving a briefing and watching people. Good pause, Nina? Now listen, Velcro arms. Oh, it's great being here. Toastman, what a great group of people. Here on 44th Street, what a great group of people here. I'm so glad that you're all here today. And you've seen people like that giving a briefing up here. Come on, reach it out. Let go of that and get the energy out.
I'm sorry to interrupt you here, Robert, but you left out a few really important gestures.
Wait, you're interrupting? Why should this be any different? Sure, here.
The one I love, I can't even watch women who do this when they are pushing their hair down. We call it the diva.
So braid your hair, or the Mr. Clean, it looks like you're closed off, or the opera singer. So own this space, especially those of us who are diminutive. Be as big as you can. This is your space. No one is going to take it away from you. And by the way, when you are doing a presentation, practice it in advance in the clothes in which you're going to wear. Because you want to be able to open up your arms. You want to have that fluidity without feeling constrained. So we recommend that.
You know, this is all about gestures and stuff, but the most powerful speaker I heard was, actually it was April 1998, and we knew somebody to get us into the New York Hilton. And maybe where Ron is, that's about where the speaker was, and we were in the first row. And it was Christopher Reeve. And to this day, it was the most powerful. And again, he didn't do anything except for the accent. So you have to have something to say. And then you have to connect in other ways. And again, it's just adding a little bit of spice. It's like almost like emerald. Bam! And that's what the gestures do.
So when you're not gesturing, we recommend that you keep your hands in a neutral position, right at your arm, or right at your leg, so that you don't always have to gesture.
Good. So your hands are here. Now watch. Here's the take-home, or one of the take-homes. You already got one with bend your knees. Now watch. Let me repeat what Randy said. Here's where we were. Here's where we are. Here's where we're going to be. See that? You can do that sitting down, standing up. Here's where we were. Here's where we are. Here's where we're going to be. You see that? Watch. We have now at Toastmasters 40 members. By the end of the year, we expect to have 47 members. Can you see that? You can do that standing up. Obviously, here we're standing up. Now again, if you sit in a lectern, that box, your gestures have to be bigger. They have to be up here. But watch. So we have 47 members at the end of the year. At the end of the year, unfortunately, we have 40 now. At the end of the year, we now only have 35 members. Can you see that? There's your gestures right there. There's your PowerPoint. We had flat sales. Increase, decrease, flat. Everything starts with your right hand. There's the take-home for you.
Why don't we have people try it?
Try it in front of you. Take your right hand. Just put it out. So this is where we are now, if you like. Take your left hand and bring it. We have increased sales. Bring it up higher. You see that? That's how the audience sees it. And bring it down again. Here's where we are, and now we have lower sales. Now again, you'll play with this in a mirror. Relax your hands a second to get it when you're doing a real world presentation. We on this? Got it? And you don't know what to do with your hands? Instead of all of this stuff, bring your hands down to the sides. And connect with your audience, reconnect with your audience, talk with them. The most important thing, again, is your material, your eye contact, your voice. So, what you do, speak so loud, I cannot hear what you say. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Minimize your distractions to maximize your impact. Past, present, future. Bend your knees slightly, have your hands at your sides.
So, folks, we recommend you be your own best visual aids and say yes, yes, yes to gestures. Woo!